Instagram, and not Instagram. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Facebook. I'm talking about the YouTube. I guess that we'd kind of say it here in Wisconsin. Oh, I'm going to go on the YouTube. Nothing wrong with that kind of talk, ladies and gentlemen. It's good American talk. How's everybody doing out there? We're expecting some severe weather here. Rod is the first one in with the mighty Drade. I like it. When your name is Drade, that is what I said. A lot of people, you don't know where the Drade thing, and Dylan, of course. Dylan and Drade, Dylan and Drade. My nephew back in the day could not say his G's, so he'd call me Drade. Not Greg or Dread. It was Drade. And I had to say, "Silence, child!" Would be running around the house screaming, "Silence, child!" And he'd stop and go, "Silence yourself, Drade." And that just led to one thing after another, and next thing you know, I was Drade. And then when I took it to antiquity, okay, meaning I've always got to mess it up, if you know what I'm saying. And so I became Driophocles, the ancient philosopher of the Hellenistic period. See what we do there? Love the sound of the 335. You know, Dave, I got to tell you, this 335 sounds diggity doggone good. But I'm telling you, the installation of the mighty Fishman Fluence classic humbuckers took this guitar from an already juicy and succulent morsel into 335 Zilla. Spraying tone everywhere, liquidating people in their spots with the power of tone, and they're loving it. Oh, yeah, oh! That's usually a victim is screaming and hollering at that point, but that is actually the screams of satisfaction of a sweet tonal brazing. A tonal brazing, Dylan! It's Friday. It's Friday, and we're ready to let the tonal brazing commence. Oh, look at this. Who are the 5 best drummers in the world? Dylan, 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 and Dylan, and Dylan. I like Dylan and Drade. Dylan and Drade. That's what we say when we got Dylan and Drade. Song called Dylan and Drade. Hold on, I'm just sharing this the old-fashioned way. We are going live with Restream, but if I share it from my other thing, it will. Oh, I can see myself delayed doing the Godzilla bit, and I gotta say I'm a little disturbed by me. I'm disturbed on my own behalf by seeing myself engaging in fiendish activities. Let's see. Well, I want to tap this to change. Okay, I'm going to change it. I'm going to go to a group. I'm going to go to the Gristle Kingdom. I want to share it with those people. How's everybody doing out there today? Doggone it. You got an Epi ES339 Pro with P90s yesterday. Nicely done, Sid. I bet that's quite an axe. And you know what, Sid? What I'm going to tell you right here and now is that at some point in the not-too-distant future, I'm going to have some doggone signature Fluence P90s, which will take that already glorious instrument and weaponize it. But not a weapon of destruction, Sid. A weapon of benevolent tone brazing. Am I right? Who's with me out there on the tone brazing? Raise your hand for tonal brazing. Song called Tonal Brazing. I'm going to have a sip of coffee here because obviously I'm running low. I'd like to thank Gajia. We need to get Gajia on board with our live streams to have some kind of participation, because they make a hell of a coffee machine that keeps Dylan and I piping hot, flowing. Oh, I got to tell you. Paul from Deutschland says, say hi to that animal behind you. Hi, Dylan. Hello. Ba-da-da-do. We thought we'd start off with a little Freddie King today. Is that wrong? You hear that? That's the sound of the 335. Is that your only t-shirt? Listen, Daniel, I have more black t-shirts, and actually this is a brand new t-shirt. You've never even seen this. It's actually too big. It's got to be XLT. If I get 2 XLT, it's like a damn tent. Or is Dylan wearing the same t-shirt? No, Dylan's mixing it up. I don't know what the hell you're talking about with your t-shirt talk. Hey, Knud, you savage beast. How are you over there in Denmark? Knud in Denmark. Knud in Denmark. I got a Viking as a personal friend. His name is the mighty Knud. Knud in Denmark. Roskilde! Hear that, Knud? That's where shit. We're giving you some love. Oh, that's pretty good. What? Well, that was a little bit of a duo version of our friend Freddie King. Easy with that guitar. I want it back in one piece. I like that kind of talk. I like that kind of wishful thinking. The ES might be my favorite sounding GK guitar. Maybe there needs to be a GK signature ES guitar. Well, I don't know about that. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Rumba Blues. Oh, yes. We could do that. I like this from Tim. You glorious bastards. I like that kind of talk. Glorious bastard. Let's see. What have we done? Well, I'm a cross-cut song. Baby, drag me across your lawn. Well, I'm your cross-cut song. Honey, drag me across your lawn. I cut the wood so easy for you. Can't help but say I saw. Some call me Woodcutting Sam, some call me Woodcutting Ben. That's girl like a woodfall, she wants me back again. I'm a cross-cut song. Honey, drag me across your lawn. I cut the wood so easy for you. Can't help but say I saw. Double-bladed axe, it really cuts good. Got a cross-cut saw, baby. Bear me in your wood. I'm a cross-cut saw. Honey, drag me across the lawn. I cut the wood so easy for you. Can't help but say I saw. Whoa. Cross-cut song. I'm a cross-cut song. I'm a cross-cut song. I cut the wood so easy for you. You can't help but say hot dog. A little bit of that Albert King, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yes. Oh, the coffee's so good. It's so damned. Is Jimmy in the house? Well, you know what? There can always be a little Slim Jim. Oh, BB King now. Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea. We could do that. We could do a little beepster. Which one, though? That is the question. Oh, let's do that. It's just a slow blues Dylan in the key of... Well, it doesn't matter what key for you, does it? It does, though. He gets his mindset right. Got to get the mindset right. I got a sweet little angel. I love the way she spreads her wings. I've got a sweet little angel. I love the way she spreads her wings. But when she spreads those wings around me, I get joy in everything. I asked my baby for a nickel. She gave me a $20 bill. That's so nice. Asked my baby for a nickel. She gave me a $20 bill. Yeah. I asked her for a little sip of liquor. She gave me a whole whiskey still. my baby should leave me, I do believe I will die. Well, if my baby should leave me, I do believe I will die. You don't love me no more, baby. Well, go on and tell me the reason why. There we go. A little baby. A little baby. A little baby. A little bit baby. A little baby. A little baby. A little bit baby. Oh, yeah, I don't remember those damn words. Not a whole lot of them. Not a lot of them in there. They seem to come out of the corners of my doggone gristlebrain. They came out of the corners of my gristlebrain. Gristlebrain? Gristlebrain. Hey, Greg, hello from India. Huge fan. Thank you very much. Especially love your Wildwood demos. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Gristlicious, can you dig it? George Benson song. Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Breezin'. I screwed that up. That's a little sugar, that song. Sorry. Sometimes I just try to pull some stuff off my buttocks. Room 335. I can't remember that whole song. Too fast for me to do that. Oh, here we go. up a little bit. Spit. I just spit. Yeah. Greg, have you ever made an essential listening list for Dylan when he was learning? No, he just kind of did it on his own. It is a B-flat day, isn't it, Wade? Wayne, it is a B flat day. Yes. The morning breakfast in Deutschland. But we in the UK make a pretty good breakfast. I know that to be true. The breakfast in England, I'm all for. In the UK, I like the mushrooms. I like the rashers. I like the baked beans. I like the eggs and the toast. Not so much the black pudding. Not feeling that mysterious substance. But the rest of it I'm down with. Full English, indeed. Did you ever dribble when you play? I do. I think I just did. In the UK, you get some tasty breakfast, beans with breakfast, tomatoes and mushrooms. That's the thing, too, that savory tomato that's been scorched a little bit in them damn mushrooms. I love them damn mushrooms. Premier yeah, Premier Inn. Delicious. Yorkshire pudding is delicious. I got to say, I'm a fan. Having fun with this tasty guitar today. I'm not afraid of it. Cold duck time. Oh, yeah. A little bit of a semblance of cold duck time there for the kids. Eddie Harris Day, ladies and gentlemen, here on the live Fishman live feed. I'm using this 335 armed with Fishman Fluence classic humbuckers. And it's a good doggone guitar. What was that last chord? I don't know what that last chord was. Something just happened there. And that's all there is to it. Something happened on the way. Can you dig it? You're out in New Berlin. Greg Smith in New Berlin. Greg Smith in New Berlin. All right. We did play a little Freddie King in the opening salvos, right? In the opening salves. Liquor bag of Dookie Schwago. It's good for you. Are the electronic voices built in? They are indeed. Can you play Absinthe, please? I do enjoy playing Absinthe. Well, all right. That's a little thing called Absinthe, an old tune of mine. That's on Strat's Got Your Tongue. It's on Defenestrator. The live version is on the reissue of Strat's Got Your Tongue, but the original was on Defenestrator. And then there was a kind of a greatest hits with some new tunes on it called The Grip. That record was called The Grip. That was on Steve Vai's Favored Nations label about 2001. In the lofty days of 2001. I like this. Drums sound fantastic. You guys are so tight together, you think you were related or something. You are correct. You are correct. Yes. Yeah, the only problem is with both, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the amplifier, John. That is my signature Koch amplifier, the Greg. Since I've been loving you and Welch's Grape, it's really hard to do those rascals without some kind of organ bass thing going on. Other tunes are not as hard, but those are really hard. Can you dig it?
You want to break out the New Orange?
I'll do that in a minute. Let's do one more tune, Dylan, and then I'll break out the Old Orange. You want the amp, huh? All right. We haven't done the boogie in a while on this guitar. Let's do the boogie on this one. It's fun to do the boogie. Every now and again, we got to do the boogie.
Mama's just the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. Ah, child, the way you shake that thing was a honey drip, I can't keep away.
Ooh. Well, I think I pooped a little. Well, all right, Dylan, you are free to perambulate. I'm going to grab this orange guitar over here and do a little acousticizing. How about that, Dylan, on those drums? Pounding like a sweet demon of the night. When you have a sweet, sweet demon living day and night. When you have a sweet demon. Can you play through some of those notes again slowly so I can catch up? Well, there's this kind of Steve Morse thing that you can do. It's a lot of time. The snare's on. When the snare is on, you must turn it off, or it does little things. Mm-hmm. So on and so forth. Do, 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 do. Anyways, so there you have it. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? This is a guitar I bought. There's a little music around in Greenfield, Wisconsin. And doggone it, I got this little guitar there. Yeah, $179. But it's got a Fishman system in it. This damn thing sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Something like that. Something like that, and that amazing sounding little cheap guitar. I posted a little song on Instagram about my IKEA experience. Now some Django. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, you get the idea. Yeah, don't worry, we'll edit that out. All right, how are we doing out there? It's about 5 on the butt. What's going on out there? Any last questions this Friday? Is that new? Yes, Jay, I just got this at a music go-round, I think the day before yesterday. I did the claw. Right? Did I change the strings? No, I did not. This is right how it came from the store, and it had the Fishman pickups included in this rascal. What pickups are in it? It's the SST Fishman equipped pickup. I don't even know how old this guitar is. This is a AEG 10NE. It goes on. TNG-TY-01. I have no idea how old this doggone thing is, but it's orange, and it was $179. It had gut strings. I don't have a gut string guitar right now. Can you dig it? Would you please tell a story on Father's Day feasting at Carl's Country Market? Oh, it was so doggone good. We had Carl's Country Market bratwurst. It was delicious. My wife made a delicious lemon pound cake for my birthday. I had a song about my IKEA experience. I don't know if I could play it again, though. I don't know if I remember it. It's like, hey, IKEA, you were out of those cinnamon buns and those meatballs, too. Now I'm going nuts trying to put the shit together I bought from you. There's always that one little piece that just won't fit, that has you question your sanity until you use the full extent of your profanity. But when it's all put together and there's smiles all around, forget about the hell that was just right around. You forget all about the Swedish hell. Until next time, they better have those damn meatballs. Until next time. At IKEA, what a special Swedish place. Right? For the kids. My IKEA song would sound like death metal. Yeah, okay, it happens. The Swedes have just declared war. You know, I am of Scandinavian descent on one side, so I can get away with that, I think. Although it's Danish. Sounds good, right? This little guitar? I'm just going right into the Fishman Loudbox Performer, and it sounds damn good. Ever any Rickies in my life? No, I've never owned a Rickenbacker, believe it or not. Never had one. Can we get an Albert King? Woo! Yes, of course. All right, can you dig it? All right, I gotta hit the road, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Happy Friday to you. Happy weekend to you. We shall return next Monday. Same bat time, same bat stations. And got a whole bunch of new interviews coming up. I just had a great chat with Mateus Asado today. It was fantastic. Talked to Kirk Fletcher. Had a great conversation with Brian Fallon, great singer-songwriter from the band Gaslight Anthem. What a cool dude that guy was. So got a bunch of great stuff coming up. I think the Roscoe Beck interview might be up now. Of course, the Lukather interview is up, and I'm sorry, I'm speaking. Andy Timmons will be coming up. The David Grissom one's there. Josh Smith, Jeff Pivar one is coming. So many activities. We're working on some more for next week. We're going to have all kinds of folks. So it's going to be available as a podcast as well. We'll keep you apprised of that. But the video footage is going up on the Wildwood YouTube page. And then the audio is going to be a podcast that I'm doing sponsored by Fishman. So it's all in the family. Can you dig it? All right, folks, take it easy. Thanks again for showing up. We appreciate it immensely. Have a good weekend and take it easy. Don't be afraid to rock like a